Magandang buhay, tourist! Maayong adlaw sa inyong tanan. Welcome to Voyage Express Travel and Tours. On behalf of Travel and Tours, I am John Cristina Blaca, but you can call me Kuya Tan, and I am your tour guide for today. Beside me is our couch captain, Sir Dominic. He is a licensed professional driver for over 10 years. He will join and bring us to each of the fascinating and most beautiful tourist spots you are sure to love here in Cebu City. Say hi to them, sir.
Hello, tourists!
Okay, sir, thank you. Now, tourists, today is May the 3rd, 2022, Tuesday. Time check is already 9 o'clock in the morning. The sky is wide and very clear. It has an amazing Saturday, perfect for our trip. And also, dear tourists, please be reminded to some of our rules and regulations for this amazing trip. Just remember, PROPS. P stands for place and put. Place and put your trash in the trash bin, or might as well put it on your bag. R for remain. Remain seated until we come to our full stop. O for observe. Once we come to our destination, please observe your seats to avoid necessary loss during our trip. And for number, please remember our bus number, which is number 5, to avoid loss and to easy access when returning to our bus. And lastly, the most importantly, S stands for safety. Safety is our most top priority for this trip, so make sure to always safe to avoid events that may interrupt our trip. And in some instances, we have here my first aid kit for emergency purposes. So guys and tourists, are you all excited?
Yes!
Yes, I hope you really do. And I am so excited too for this trip. And before we proceed, let me just count each and every one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 20. Perfect! And now we are all set and ready to go. Alright, tourists, while we are heading to our first destination, let me give you some insights about Cebu City. Did you know that Cebu City is the country's oldest city? And it was the first Spanish settlement, as well as Cebu is the first capital of the Philippines. It officially became a city on April 27, 1594 through a royal provision by Philip II of Spain, preceding all other Philippine cities except Manila. 343 years later, it was granted a new charter with an expanded territory by the National Assembly of the Philippines. And aside from that, Cebu City is popularly called Queen City of the South, a sobriquet adopted from Middle Age city after its economic decline in the mid-1900s. Oh, perfect timing! We just arrived to our first destination. But before I forgot, let me remind you to our signals. If I whistle one time like this, that means you are now allowed to start looking around the view and take pictures and videos as well. And if I whistle 2 times like this, that was the time that you have to go back inside our bus so that we can proceed to our next destination. I hope everything is clear. Am I right?
Yes!
Alright, perfect. Now tourists, let us now go outside so that I can introduce to you the view. Let's go! So, tourists, for our first destination, we have the Fort San Pedro. It is one of the most visited Cebu City's tourist spots, similar to Marinas Fort Santiago. Fort San Pedro was served as a military defense structure during the 17th century. Alright, tourists, you can now enjoy the surroundings and see you later! So now, tourists, we are now to our second to the last destination. Welcome to Bantayan Island. It is one of the most beautiful North Cebu tourist spots, the Bantayan Island. It is a place where you can find calmness and serenity in spite of numerous tourists who travel here every day. Once you step out of the boat and walk to Bantayan's fine white sand, you will be welcomed by fresh air and crashing waves of its clear blue waters that became a perfect harmony, letting you hear the sound of nature. Because of this, Bantayan Island is considered one of the most beautiful places here in Cebu. It is now time, tourists. Let us now go back inside our bus because we are now going to our second to the last destination. Alright, tourists, welcome to Malapascua Island. While the island's name means bad Easter, this tourist spot in Cebu is far from giving you a bad experience. Malapascua is a great destination for both divers and non-divers. You won't get disappointed about seeing its unspoiled white sand beaches, beautiful color gardens, and rich modern life. That's why it's called the attention of travelers across the world and eventually gained the title of being one of the Philippines' best diving spot. It is now time, tourists. Let us now go back inside our bus because we are now going back to our hotel. So that's all for today, tourists. Do you enjoy our trip to Cebu?
Yes, we enjoy.
Yes, perfect. I really enjoy our trip as well. So, see you again to our trip tomorrow. And again, remember, I am Kuya JC. Thank you very much, tourists. See you around the hotel and have a nice day. Bye!